What's we doing? I'm back here with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, wherein, my friends, my dear compatriots, my allies, siblings in arms, we just finished a shrine, and we're gonna go see if there are any more in this thundercloud, and if there aren't, then we're going to leave the thundercloud and never ever return. Except for corks. Oh boy, there are corks in here, probably, aren't there? So I'm actually going to keep the HUD on for a bit here, just because, like I've been saying, I should really ascend up out of here first, shouldn't I? I am pretty bad at gauging precisely where it's trying to get us to go just from the sound alone, even though that usually I get there in the end, but for something like this, where every second of our battery counts before we plunge to the skies below. I guess I don't need this here anymore because we've got this one here. I definitely want to be absolutely certain of if there is a shrine nearby or not. So let's even just glide over like in the vague direction of them and see if we get anything close to a reading as we sail off into these islands here. And I suppose it's possible that there are some that haven't appeared yet because you need some kind of shrine quest to activate them, although I imagine they would be a bit more upfront about it. Well, we'll find out somewhere else probably. So just gliding to the extremities over here of this whole rain cloud thing and seeing all the islands here and making sure we've got everything in here that there is to get shrine-wise. Here I'm getting to sort of the nearest tip of the storm and I'm still getting no readings. Whoop, I hit an island. So I'm feeling comfortable there's nothing this way, but we'll soon be able to check, so after I'm done checking this branch, I'll pour back here and go over to more like the eye of the storm over here. And maybe we head around there, and then there will be a plink-a-plonk somewhere around the line. That'll make it clear to us that there are more shrines to be got in and around here. It doesn't even look like there are any islands in this part of the storm. Oh yeah, there are. Never mind. Would you look at that? It's amazing how quickly you can find out you're wrong about things when you're so wrong. But yeah, we are getting basically no readings anywhere through all this. And that's basically all the storm in this direction. Right, I'm pretty satisfied with that, so let's pour back here and try the same thing going to the east. I could see there being one sort of more in that eye of the storm part of it. Oh, you can actually sort of get a vague idea of the islands if you're looking really close at this map here. I didn't quite realize that before. I'll be totally happy if there aren't any more in this thundercloud. That would make it a lot easier to traverse the rest of the shrine lands we're headed to this episode. And here I race to the center, and I'm getting no ratings anywhere, so I'm thinking actually might be... I lucked out here, that might be the only one in this whole storm. The sun was behind the radar like that, and I was like, oh, there's a weird orange spot on my map. Actually, in this part of the storm, there are no islands whatsoever. It's just like, it ends all like right over here. You can even see it sort of just end off right there. I'm not sure I see. Oh yeah, it was a bit more over this way, but I don't see much in the way of shrines other than that. And so, like I was saying, we're probably mostly going to be heading to find shrines in the skies this episode. Maybe finishing all the shrines that are in the sky? I kind of doubt that, but maybe, we'll be making some decent progress on that front anywho. Very good, so that's that. Then I say the next few places to check are here, here, and here. The Elden Sky had many fewer islands than I was actually expecting. Like, there are a bunch of little ones here and stuff, but I felt like I was missing a lot more of the sky than we actually really were. This is the one where we skated all the way down, so it kind of has a shrine, sort of, in that it's got this here. I guess we don't really need this one here if the fans are all working on this island, but whatever. It'll be the first one we remove if we suddenly decide we need one. Oh, there's a cork there, so we were already there. Off we go to these ones west of the Great Sky Islands, then. It's cool that the Gerudo area, because the plateau's there and there's, like, Sky Islands really close. It feels like you could rather easily get there from the sort of start of the game, the way they've designed it. Although I guess you don't normally have Tulin or vehicles at that point, so there's that. Like, with one battery, you're not really able to operate a vehicle for any likable length of time. Certainly not an airborne one. How long has it been since we've been here? Wow. Maybe even since, not since... Oh, I can't believe throughout all that I wasn't using the Zonai gear. What a moron. Probably the last time we were here was when we were chasing after Zelda anyway. We still have to go do whatever that, like, combat trial on top of the Temple of Time. Okay, so these over here are the islands we're trying to get to. We could probably glide that. And I say we can go back to... nice tidy HUD now, because we'll probably see a shrine even before the tip blinker tells us. In fact, I think maybe I can see one there. No, they're probably on that island way over there, because they're usually on the same islands as those device dispensers, and I think I see one there. Oh, that's a tree, never mind. Anyway, somewhere around here. Wow, that little island over there is pretty, with just a few trees and a bunch of little rocks around it. We've been to that sphere? Yes. It astonishes me that we were ever up that high. It feels like... We've never been up that high. No, we still haven't gotten to that point, but we totally have. We've been up and all around. South Hyrule Sky Archipelago. Actually, this island here looks a bit promising, doesn't it? It's either this one or that one, I think. I'm sort of leaning to that one. I'm not sure. These don't look like Shrine Heaven Islands right below me here. Although I am a little curious what they do have. Actually, and I do want to get a chance to try out my the Zonai battery efficiency one. So let's have a look and see what we can find here. It's probably at least a treasure chest among these two. And probably some Koroks as well. Hey, what gives, huh? What's with you? Cut that out. Let's even put the cork mask on, just so I don't miss their cork if we are walking by one here. Somewhere right on this plateau, or it might be indicating the island below us, but I think it's a little more specific than that, isn't it, usually? What's on the top of this ruins here? Not a whole lot, but it's still activated here, so it's somewhere on this sort of area. Is there a rock on top of this tree? There is not. Oh, this huge stump over here looks pretty suspicious, doesn't it? Stop, drop, and roll. We have the Master Sword here. Can we just fuse the rock to make the cork appear? Doink! That's fun. Cheers. Actually, we might, if I don't go soon to get the shield one, might be able to afford another melee slot soon enough. Which would be nice. And right below here, maybe another cork, or a chest, or some both. Not reading much in the way of cork, but what if I changed my target to chests? Oh yeah, I got the Captain Construct 1 logged. An elite soldier construct had its captain title, made with Zonai with advanced techniques and magic. As a standard rank member of the captain class, its combat functions are more sophisticated than those of soldier constructs. It can fuse to enhance its weapons. And we got the big hardy radish here as well, right? Ah, so there was treasure up there, was there? Perfect time to test out our Zonai gear then. All three of them, energy up. Let's see how this goes. Oh wow, I got quite a something figure. I was gonna say a bold figure, but even then I'm not even sure that's really the right word. I look something anyway. Oh, okay, my left arm actually kind of matches my robot hand now. That's kind of sick. So let's see this. Is that taking less energy than it does usually? Like marginally. It doesn't actually seem like that much of an increase, to be honest. I mean, it would be helpful for longer journeys, for sure, especially if you're using large charges in between, but I was sort of expecting more from that from the full set. Anyway, treasure! Oh, is that just a chest sitting right in front of that tree? No, it's a Zonai. This way. Oh, down? What you mean, down? I was just down, and you told me to go up. Oh, I see. Okay, let's see if we can stand on it, and then just cut it with... Ah, damn it. Okay, hang on. Probably the better way to do it would be to arrow time it. Hang on. You get down here, you chest. Okay, now I have to wait. Is that going over the edge? No, it'll land here, surely. Good. An old map. A sage as well. What are we looking at here? Old map. We're finding a whole bunch of those now that we're going around the sky. It's amazing how even though we feel like we've checked a lot of landmarks now, we are missing so many chests and all this. Oh yeah, I figures there would be something right in the middle of the graveyard down here. Oh, I bet it's something spooky and cool. I could get up to this route, but the thing is, it would take a hovercraft, and the point I'm trying to get up to there is to get my old hovercraft so I don't have to make another one down here. Whatever. So let's head up to here, and then over to here. This looks like a shrine having kind of place, and then I suppose we'll carry on down to there in a bit. This one I get will make it more palatable. I shouldn't be so snide, but it did feel like I did have the feeling that maybe it feels just a little bit underpowered compared to what I was expecting from having the full set, after all. After all the effort we spent to get it, not, bumbling our way into it at every angle. I can't believe it crashed the game on me that last time as well. I gotta pick up the pace here, though, because it's been, like 15 minutes and I still haven't even found one shrine this episode. No shrine up here, although the chest blinker was blinking a moment ago, so I should actually engage with that before we leave here. Well, if we're gonna stop here, let's do it right. Oh, there's a floodgate there, and a bunch of interesting fish. I was having a look for a chest. Ah, there's the chest. Oh, but it's not the kind of chest you can move, so I have to lift the floodgate on this one. Sorry, fish. I'll just do it enough so I can get the chest. Is that alright? Oh, we know it fills back up. Hang on. Please do that again. If I just do it for a bit, enough for me to get this, then you guys can go. Look at little tiny tool in there. Front flipping through the air. Oh, it's Sage's Mill. That's convenient. Sorry, fish. You can go back to your peaceful life in this little pond. There was more treasure this way on the island. Oh, is there one down there as well? Oh, I see. Okay. Same trick then. They're giving us a log we could do there to make this last a little longer, but I'm thinking I'm just going to use the recall trick again. It doesn't need to stay there for very long, right? Yep. Wow, it's very underwater for how I'm opening it here. But is this going to be a map then? Oh, magic rod. Don't need it. But another stage as well. It's about time. I feel like... so I guess they show up in like similar chests to your other ones. Like your old maps and stuff. It's like it's the same, like, as likely they'll be... I mean, not that it's RNG, I mean. But I mean, design-wise, they seem as likely to place them there as any other, so... Then the Sage's Will's there as the maps, so... It's probably just I'm happening to just walk by the ones that have all the Sage's Wills. And not that I'm sort of looking in the wrong places or anything. Right, because this one has a dispenser there, and usually they put those in the same islands as the ones with the shrines. And all that junk over there has an awful lot of the look of a shrine quest. Like there's going to be a crystal, and you're going to have to carry it across after making it. Oh yeah, there's a crystal. I see it already. And you're carrying it to where? Hard to say. Oh, right here. Okay. Well, that's an easy one. But let me see if I can land on this island over here first, because it looks interesting. Actually, maybe I'll try and land the hovercraft on this island. Hopefully it doesn't go too far away. And I'll ditch it here. Oh, I read that kind of wrong, didn't I? Oh, no, I got it. Oh, it bounced out. Well, there's so much for that. Is that a construct we've taken down before? Probably not, because we've not really been around these islands here, have we? Oh, you're not going to say there isn't a Korok here. Oh, there actually isn't. Oh, it's just a pretty little apple tree by itself. Oh, wait, hang on. Or is it? There's a Korok on the side of it. Cool. Please give me the climb down option again. Oh! Wow. That wasn't great. But wait, what did it mean of being on the side like that? We'll do it later. Shrines are the name of the game today, I think. Been on this leaf here, and it will appropriately be a leaf. Let's go get this thing out here. This looks like it's going to be really easy. But I'll just see what the device dispenser can offer us first. I like that they have all these little cannon platforms as well, even though I don't use them very often to actually get around. Just to give you a little launching point for like a vehicle or something. Is nice. Yes! So I see lights, I see rockets, I see time bomb. Small wheel. Is that all four? Good. We need to dye this a bit. I think that the light blue feathers aren't really working for me. The light blue frills at the top. It needs to be like purple or red or something. Genonox Shrine has been found by us, but all we have to do to get ourselves over there is do a bit of this. That is... hang on, sorry. Yeah, like that. That ought to do. There's another chest over here as well. Oh, I'm still tracking. Oops. Alright, I definitely want to cut that and see what's inside, but not before I put it up here, I don't think. Hang on. Maybe that's not really an option. Maybe I have to rotate this whole thing a bit like that. Maybe that'll make it a little easier to reach. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. It's just so stupid. Let's see. Should be able to reach over. Just reaches right over the edge here and grab it. Come on. Come on. I just walk. Oh, the way it slipped there. That actually scared the heck out of me. I didn't like that at all. Hang on. I guess this would be really easier if we did it. There's got to be a way to just grab it and come back up, right? Goodbye. No, I can still make it. Yes, okay. Okay, let's just turn it in a slightly smarter way, shall we? More like that. Yeah, come on. There's no way I can't reach that. Not even I could miss that, right? Surely. Good, okay. Okay, so I need to get the rock off that. That's an essential part of the cutting process. I mean, you'd think you could just cut with the side of the part of the blade that isn't touching the rock, but never mind. Old map proceed as well, please. Yes. And it's one we already have. That's cool, though. All right, sorry, now for the very challenging crystal puzzle. Boop. Goodbye, chest. Get on over there and I'm gonna pick me some fruit while you're tumbling in over there and stuff. And then we get, and that'll be a reward, of course, because it's a crystal one. Good work, team! Go, Gus, go! Gus? Go, us, go, is what I was trying to say, but you know what? Go, Gus! You can do it, Gus. Yay! Gus, look, we have a diamond! Oh, thank you, statues. Oh, thank you. Stay pretty. Stay pretty. Thank you. If we get 2 more shrines in this episode, we'll be able to turn in 12 of those lights of blessings for 3 more hearts. And then we'll see just how easily I die by face planting on my own hovercraft. Which, speaking of which, I think we're about to have to bust out again here. Check over all these islands. I like that this one is just shaped like a battle axe. Have we been to that one? Oh, that's this whole thing, is it? Right. Alright, this thing away! Oh, look at the birds in flight past the sunrise set. Oh, I can even see the shrine there. It's not even hidden. That's convenient. I might even leave the rest of the exploration of this place till another day. And just take our win on the shrine here and then move on. See if we can get more. Oh boy, it's an air raid. You better not, you better not, you better not. Oh, you're missing anyway, it's fine. You were actually not even really close when you tried that. I see the flying controls are not kind to you. I love that you survived that. To be fair, even though the physics were unkind to me yesterday and killed me in a way that wouldn't happen in real life, they also are very kind and don't kill you in ways that you should die in real life, so I shouldn't really be so snotty about it. And in here, it distributes, hopefully, hoverstones. I could do with a few more that do that. Sled, steering sticks, mirrors, and beam emitters, and then one other thing we haven't got yet, so let's throw a few more of these on in here. It's weird, once you get a buffer of these, then when you start getting more from fights, it suddenly feels like you have way more of the normal charges, that is. Steaks. Got it. Let's unlock this shrine, but I just want to quickly fly over in that direction and see if there's a shrine on, because that island over there looks pretty big. So I could believe there being a shrine on that one as well. As this is here. Sorry, where did the shrine go that I was just looking at here? Oh, it's over there. That's where it went. Shouldn't move around on me like that. You never know what I might do. I might just snap. Blow the whole island up one of these days. Rakashog Shrine. That'll be an actual shiny shrine because we didn't have to do a crystal to get to it. So that's nice. Where did the hovercraft go? Did I throw it off somehow? Oh, whatever. We'll use this thing. Away! I do not hear the plink-a-plonk of a shrine. But now I am a little bit curious what's going on in here. Probably there's at least a treasure chest. And a Korok. I think those much are safe bets. There's a big old robot. But what else would I want to be in here for, I wonder? Yeah, just avoid the robot for now and just see what all these parts are about. Something I'll get into at the end of the game as well, but I feel like often these parts that are lying around here would be nicer if there was some way to pick them up again. Like, to recapsule them. If you could buy capsules to capsule them with or something. And also little, like, materials like these. That way you'd always... you wouldn't have to wait till late in the game when you've got lots of stuff to be able to always whip out vehicles, kind of thing. And you'd be able to use them for more of the game, is kind of my feeling on it. Oh, an old map! Sweet! Oh, I'm happy with that anyway, and I think we can leave. Like, often the times I've had the feeling sort of that, oh, it's even not far from here, that I would have been using the vehicles more in this game if A, I'd had more battery early on, and B, I'd had more access to capsulable parts early on. But since I went so far without them, because those resources weren't as available to me, I've gotten into the habit of not using them, so to teach myself to use them like 70% of the way through the game it feels very why bother a lot of the time. But that's not necessarily entirely a bad thing, because they're letting me play this way without the vehicles. They're not forcing me to use them without having given me adequate time to build with them, I guess. My playstyle just doesn't incorporate vehicles very much, because like they've given you all these huge enemy hordes, which you could, if you were so desirous, design like siege vehicles to just basically... If you prepared well enough, you could fight them all yourself. Okay, reflective device. This is a mirror-specific one. We've got mirrors, all right. Actually, is there one sitting around here? Probably, right? Yeah, there we go. So I assume they're going to have us go here. First of all, just have us light this on up, but they're also going to then teach us, probably, that you can fuse them to shields, because we know that's a very useful thing. Actually, I thought we already had a tutorial for the mirrors one, because there was a light-related one in the Gerudo Desert somewhere that was very heavy on, like... getting light into places. Oh, okay, I see what they're trying to get us to do here. Because we can put this through here, all we have to do is hold it in front of this, and it'll open this door for us, I imagine. Yeah! Gave us a little hole for it and everything. And treasure-wise, what are we looking at? Did I already miss it? Sure I did. Oh no, maybe it's through this wall. Maybe I didn't. I'm not really keeping these mirrors from room to room. It seems like they're going to give you as many as you need in each room. There's a down here. Okay, so if do I have to have them both activate once, or can I charge this one, just activate this one here, and it'll be something good for us? Oh, that goes up! Okay. I could probably make this one hit that from here, couldn't I? If I angled it right. Oh, I can't use the camera to look that way, though. What I really should do is leave this looking at the sky here, and then go back to that third one. This one here. So I have some light going up that way that I can use in a minute. I'm glad they've designed it so that it just, there's like a magic light ball on the back that you have to get the light into, rather than it being like you have to actually do the math and bounce the light off in the angles, because that would have made it more tedious than fun. Another instance in this game where I'm saying like they're prioritizing fun over the technically interesting thing that could be, I suppose. Although in that case, I think it's very much the right call. Is that close enough? Yeah, it is. So I can do this. I can't see it because I'm facing this way. Oh, it's up above me. Okay. That'll do. Alerts on my charge. Lovely. I did use a whole bunch of those on that stupid hovercraft thing ploy last episode, so there's that. Some fighty enemies here. Are they trying to get me to realize that I can reflect light into their eyes? Does that work on robots? Anyway, poke. Wow. This outfit with this spear on the back actually kind of works because it's like all Zonai, so it's very much fits. This is a humongous spear, by the way. Holy crap. Okay, we got a few, some light here in the center, and a few mirrors with which to bounce it all around the room. And by the way, was that all the treasure in here? Sure was. And that'll be enough to do that. And I think that's good. I've already lost count. What's that, 2 shrines now in this episode? We started with 9 orbs, I think. So yeah, this is the second shrine we're doing here. Not bad progress. Like I was saying, I think the sky ones, they do take a little longer because they need to fly around. You can't just sort of teleport and then walk 10 feet to get wherever you're trying to get. Light of blessing for us. But it would be nice to get one more just so we could have that sweet, sweet divisible by 4 number and grab 3 hearts right at the end, wouldn't it? So where are we headed next? We're thinking that there's no more in and around these few islands here. We just went to this one. This is the one where we found that old map. So we're thinking up and around here somewhere next. Good, I'll start with the... Actually, the labyrinths are pretty close to the ground, aren't they? This is probably higher up. Oh, but we probably can't really get through the storm easily, so we'll use this. I think it is chilly here, so we won't have the luxury of being able to equip all the Zonai armor. We'll keep on as much of it as we can. Yeah, we haven't used my Pichu amiibo in a while. Maybe we could do that and get some meat and stuff. That's not really worth it, is it? Not right now, anyway. Maybe I'll do it off camera, building our meat supply slowly. So where we're trying to head is over this way. Ooh, we may as well stop off and get that while we have the chance. May and Tweet. I better put on my other... This. Yeah, I've got a nasty feeling that there's a chance this... Right, so that thing before, I thought it was Colgera the first time I saw that rune, that glyph. I thought those were mandibles, but it's Ganondorf with his long hair and his hands outstretched. I'm gonna see if I can land this on that flower thing, and so we can get a picture of that. Oh, that was almost perfect. Of that tablet there, and if it hopefully doesn't fall, then we'll be able to keep using it to glide over on there as well. Although if it does fall, maybe we can catch up to it. All right, so we're gonna go dip below it, and then come right back up, and should be as easy as getting right to this petal of the flower, like this. Okay, actually, I don't even have to go down there and risk it falling out from under us if I just zoom on in on it. Oh, it needs to be closer, does it? Come on, you can read that from there. Oh, boy. Okay, it's not going to fall. That'll be some good for some pocket change later on, and I'm sure when you get them all, something good happens. Alright, off to the actual islands over here. I'm still trying to chest, bugger. That hollow in the middle there kind of has the look of, where they would hide a crystal for one of the crystal puzzles. Slash quests. They're not really puzzles, exactly. I don't see any more in there. Yeah, but sure, there are the telltale vines covering it. So we just hop in there and see if we can find a crystal now. I'll just land this on the top and we can ascend up through and get it in a minute. Oh, I see the Korok over here as well. Ah, yeah, sure enough. There's a crystal. Oh, and all the Saflina here. Right, well, let's see if I can ascend up through and bring our hovercraft down here and get that Korok at the same time. This is a beautiful meadow up here. Look at this place. Idyllic. What's with all these? Oh, that's a little weird. I wonder if they mean something for one of the rooms down below or something. Anyway, sorry, where's that Korok? In this stump over here, I think. Hello, friend! Up here? Okie-day. Over here. Oh, is that all? Is that a white one? No, that was the other one. Wait, so did it show up in here, did it? Oh, yeah, right in front of here. Oh, there we go. One step to the next. How sweet. Thank you. 20. Very good progress there. Alright, we'll bring this, pull this back around the thing, and we probably don't even need the battery. We could just, well, we'll stick the battery to it, but, as a counterweight to the crystal, if nothing else. I was down here, right? So we gotta drop and catch it again. Dip, and then, oh, there's a chest way up there. Let's go get that. Oh, how are we gonna get that? Hoverstones, I guess. Oh, with an anti-gravity tablet here. Okay. Sorry, not go down there quite yet. This chest is important looking. What would be so cool is if we... No, that would be too hard to do. I was thinking if we dropped a barrel down and stuck it to the... And then caught it down there, stuck it to the chest, and then recalled it so it went back up. But it would probably be harder to orchestrate than just bringing this thing down there. Ooh, they even give you a fan so you can start bringing it down more easily. So let's use it as they've granted it to us. You could like stick it to it and then make it go down this way. And once you've got the chest... Am I stuck on the platform somehow? Or is this just not enough power to move this thing? Oh, you know what? I'll just move it down with Ultra Hand. Ah, there's a little platform here. I could grab this thing and move it even lower. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, well, first of all, you can cut that out. That's not working. No, not that wall! How am I throwing it on the wall behind me? Like, you gotta work on... No, God! Fine. Just stop that. Cut that out. Okay, so, now I can't see anything. I'm gonna bring it up like this and then way down here, so that there was a moment for which it was, at the elevation we wanted. So when I recall it, I can stop it at that point. Oh, this is still not low enough for this? Stuff it. Let's just add another fan so that it is enough to go. Oh, unless I have to have the fan actually like on the side of it. Maybe that's the problem with this. Well, it's tilting it. Not really moving it down like I would have hoped. Well, I gotta be careful not to cut the vine. Jeez. Well, let's just get another fan out. Should be enough to push it down at least a bit. Ah, really? Fine. One more. How many fans does it take to push this thing down? Is that just not an option? Huh. Fine. You know what? This is taking too long for me to think about. I'm done thinking about it. Hoverstone. Oh, now you want to go down. Okay, sorry. So let me, now that I turn this on, I'm going to bring it up there, and then bring it down under the chest. Ooh, or close enough to the chest that I can put the chest on it anyway. And do that. And if I'm quick about this, I should be able to recall it back up to where it was a moment ago. Okay, so get over here. Oh, I don't even need to bring it all the way up. As long as I can stand it here, it's fine. I can still loot it. No! Why is this turned off? Why did the hoverstone turn off? I could have sworn I turned it on. Chest, no! Oh, 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 oh my god. That was almost really, really, really bad. Okay, I got confused about whether the hoverstone was on or not, I guess. That's how that turned out. But we got it in the end, so panic over. Let's get back up to that crystal, shall we? They've already got this thing primed for us to get back up. So I could have just cut it that whole time, I guess. God, negative 20 Fahrenheit. What's that, like? It's like negative 35 Celsius? Negative 28 degrees Celsius. Friggin' cold, anyway. It been that cold around my parts for a while. It was a very green Christmas. Where did I leave my hovercraft, anyway? Somewhere up there, I think. Right, I landed it right off here when I went to go get that, the old map. Oh, the bright plume seed's stuck there, so let's go get it again. Goodbye, thing. Okay, now we can land down here. Now, I love how in the middle of these islands you can see sort of like a zonite core, like there's a clear, like, what do you call that when copper turns, like, green and becomes a malachite? Like when it rusts like that, there's a word, oxidize, I guess? Anyway. It feels like the zonite has done that. Because it's kind of a coppery brown to start with. So I'm gonna guess the crystal is heavier than the battery, so I'm gonna put 2 batteries on the back of our craft here. Just to balance it. Oh, I accidentally stuck to that. You know, it's fine. None of them are gonna throw off the weight so much that it won't move anyway. And it'll just get easier as we go along. And I believe, well, we don't actually know this for a fact, but it seems probable that the actual shrine we're looking for is down the way over this way. On that island there. Oh yeah, well there it is. And it's presumably also a device dispenser somewhere here. Yeah, there it is. That was actually a really short fly. The batteries were almost not necessary at all. But if we had no other battery, we would have been, like if we'd only had the 1 battery max, would have been pretty happy about that at that point. Interesting, because I've picked it up with Ultra Hand, it hasn't actually given me the beam yet, so I suppose I have to before this'll all really work. Seek the crystal connected to the beam. Huh. Well, this is a real head scratcher. I wonder where it is. And they're trying to the episode, which means 12th light blessing for us, which means all the good things. But let's also go check out the dispenser first. I feel like more of them have to give hoverstones than we've found, so I'm always expecting them now. I see carts, I see sleds, lights, wings. And one more. Fans. Cool. Topaz! Lovely! And our 128th shrine completed, amigos. Yoinky splink! Is there a goddess statue in Gerudo Town? Let's go check. I feel like there is. I'm going to take a victory potato and eat it. God, that is very yummy. I need more potato. You know what I haven't seen anywhere in this game yet? Is an option to buy the Gerudo outfit from the previous game. As in not the Desert Vo stuff, but the one with the veil and everything. I'm not fussed because it wasn't really one of my favorite outfits, but you'd think they wouldn't remove it. I mean, obviously, even though it's no longer necessary to disguise yourself, you'd think just because they assume some people like the outfit that they would keep it. Anyway, we did actually do this one at one point, didn't we? Somewhat recently. Hearts, please! And that is that, my friends. So next video going up on the channel is going to be, let me see here, get my glasses. Yes, more 5-on-3 houses are Burn Wind Assassin's only run. We've got a story mission ahead. Oh, how exciting! Because we just did a bunch of paralogs that were really friggin' difficult. And so I think we're going to find this mission real easy in comparison, were I to guess. But that is all for now. Next video, next time we are doing this, like playing Tears. Where even will we go in search of shrines? I don't know. We'll decide then. Oh, my light is dying a bit even more. But that's all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! is a stand-in for whatever the actual lyrics are. Let's see. Get up and prepare for party. You gotta get your head right there into it. Don't just stand around and watch.